The Glen Allen Jaguars go for a little bit of history on the gridiron under the Friday night lights as the young Jags look for their third straight victory on the road. Welcome to Sports Wire. I'm Will Catterley. Glen Allen, winners of their last two, had the opportunity to do what no other football team in school history has ever done: start off the season 3-0. And after graduating over 20 seniors from a year ago, most pundits wouldn't pick this team to do just that, especially since the first three games were all on the road. But that is exactly what was at stake when the Jags traveled to Patrick Henry Friday night. So we hit the road and head on up to Ashland for Patrick Henry hosting the 2-0 Glen Allen Jaguars. Patrick Henry looked for their first win. Came close in a 1-point loss to Godwin off a blocked extra point. Glen Allen's defense trying to make this a defensive game, and it would be. But PH got things going early in the first quarter, really dominated it from the line of scrimmage, and in terms of time of possession, the pass caught, good for a first down, would lead to this. Great defense. Glen Allen's red zone D was the story in this one. Number 24, great stop there. And Patrick Henry, Patriots having to settle for a field goal. Jahenzo Pete, the defensive end, making the stop. Meanwhile, Glen Allen's offense, a work in progress, at least in the first half. Quarterback fires, finds his wide receiver, number 14, Leroy Lewis, and then rolling. He's no longer rolling. He is sacked on the play. PH takes over after the punt, and then they get the offense going once again. Pass caught. Same drive, second quarter. Crazy moment here. Field goal is blocked. Glen Allen blocks it. Ball's just sitting there. Ref's like, you can pick it up and return it, can't you? So Glen Allen does just that. There he goes. Running down the field. It's Walter Brooks. Walter all the way inside the PH 25-yard line, but guess what? It was called back. The block stood. The return did not, because players from the offense had come out onto the field. Too many players, illegal participation. Oh, my goodness. This is a weird one. A lot of penalties in this one. A lot of defense. Yes, we had our share of turnovers. Glen Allen gets the ball right there on one turnover, and then they couldn't do anything all evening until late second quarter. Guess what? Interception, pick six, touchdown Jags. Camden Tiller jumps the under route and returns it for a touchdown. 7-3. That would be your score at the half. Second half, third quarter. 87 was a man amongst boys. He was wrecking everything. Gavin Widener, the senior, with a big-time sack. Now it's at the half. We go to the second half, third quarter, getting the run game going, but it's a fumble. Patrick Henry pounces on it. And how many chances are the Patriots going to have to score? Well, trying to get things going on the ground. Grayson Johnson, the quarterback keeper. That's not happening. You have to settle for this field goal. It is up. It is good. Another trip to the red zone. Only 3 points to show from it. It's 7-6. Yeah, it took them a minute for them to put the extra 3 on. And then an offensive play. Finally, Glen Allen hits huge. Quarterback finds Mr. Dallas Chavis. 72 yards later, it's a touchdown as Nana Sekou Utsi connects with his running back. Chavis makes a house call. And just like that, Glen Allen up 14-6 with 8:12 to go. And then more of the Widener show. Gavin Widener was everywhere. Makes a stop, getting into the backfield once again. Patrick Henry's running game was absolutely stopped by this defensive front. They were stout. They ran the football. They made plays. They tackled well. Jaylen Brown on that one. Oops, didn't tackle well on this one, though. Pass caught. And that's going to be a first down. Tick. Devin Roos with the first down, 21 seconds to go. We go to fourth down, under 20 seconds to go. They got to get a few yards. Back to pass. Throwing. It's incomplete. And Glen Allen holds on. And for the first time in school history, the Jags are 3-0. They win it, 14-6 the final.
Just a big step, especially from last year, just understanding that we got to come out strong to make a name for ourselves, make a statement. So it's definitely a great feeling, something that we've been preaching this whole offseason, just coming into the season strong. just letting everybody know that we coming. Like, we ready to play. We ready to work.
And, we just try to put them in tough situations in practice to mimic the game. You're dealing with high school kids sometimes, so I'm trying to get them to understand that it is a tough job. But the ones that do, those are the ones that make the big plays when it shows itself. So we're going to continue to do that, and continue to rely on our defense, and hopefully we just put a full game together in all three phases.
Now, the young Jags were not the only ones to improve to 3-0 and stay perfect on the season. The Freeman Mavericks ran roughshod over Mechanicsville in dominating fashion, beating the Mustangs 33-13. The Mavs rushed for 350 yards on the night, led by Ryan Bland with 212 yards. Kevin China, Butter Stevenson, and Jaden Reese all had touchdowns to stay perfect. Meanwhile, Mother Nature threw Godwin a curveball as Lightning postponed their matchup with Atlee to Saturday. And while College Game Day did not move their show from Alabama to Atlee, the Eagles still took care of business. This is video from our friends at WTVR CBS 6. Atlee started the scoring with that long pass that led to a short field goal, but Godwin took control from there. Roman Parham would score 6 from 29 yards out to give the Eagles the lead, and quarterback Daniel Viner continued his winning ways with 2 touchdown passes as the Eagles soar to 3-0 and a 21-10 win. Well, 2 teams looking for their first win of the season. The J.R. Tucker Tigers at home, hosting the Meadowbrook Monarchs early on. J.R. Tucker, number 9 quarterback, Chase Roberts. Tigers would move the ball pretty well. They hit Damian Graham for a nice completion right there, but the Meadowbrook defensive front was pretty stout against the run to get the stop. And this is what happens on the ensuing Meadowbrook drive. Donovan Jefferson, he is gone, the running back. Senior, one of several in Meadowbrook, haven't won a game or more than one game since 2017, looking to end that streak tonight. It was over 80 yards on the touchdown scamper, 7-0 Meadowbrook. More from Roberts, pretty ball right there. He fires, finds his receiver, number 5 doing the work, Chris Hop. He had some hops then. Little screen here, wide receiver screen. Well, that works. Number 21, Marlon Dubrow. You'll hear Dubrov's name later. But the drive would be stalled. Not stalling is Tucker's defense. They get the stop, a minute to go. Still 7-0 lead. More defense. Fumble! And Tigers were really unlucky not to pounce on this. Meadowbrook got it back, but they have to punt, and check out what happens here. Fielding the punt is Dubrow. And Marlon's got some moves and some moxie and some blockers. He will take it the distance. Touchdown, Tigers! And Tucker answers the call with a special team score, but a penalty flag wiped it out. So that play wouldn't stand. I still wanted to show it to you because it was a heck of a return. Later, though, Tigers driving again. Number 8, Kai Thompson. Great catch on that one on the pass by Chase Roberts, and then it would lead to this. They run the fade route to the end zone. It's intercepted in the back of the end zone by Christopher Coleman. And Tucker is denied once again. Still 7-0 Meadowbrook. Tigers looking for something to go their way. Cam Johnson with the run would lead to this. The catch, good for a first down all the way to the Meadowbrook 20-yard line. Tigers are cooking again. Chase Roberts chasing points. Great job on the slant pattern by Jaden Blue. And what can he do for you? Well, set it up at the goal line for Chase Roberts, who's going to dial up his own number. Touchdown, Tigers. And Tucker back in this one as they find the end zone. Meadowbrook, however, had answers of their own. Quarterback Ty Morris is in trouble until he reverses field, and he no longer is in trouble. Ty Morris. Ty goes to the runner, I guess. Touchdown. Meadowbrook Monarchs, give me a hug. They would go for 2, would not make it. 13-7 Meadowbrook. Chase firing long distance again. Guess what? The quarterback is also a defensive back. Have yourself a night. Ty Morris. He gets the interception. Then he takes back over quarterback and he hands the ball off to one of the guys, he had the touchdown earlier, and there he goes again. Donovan Jefferson. Huge night on the ground, over 100 yards rushing for Jefferson, including those 2 big carries. That second one you just saw there. They go back to the well again. If it worked once, why not try it again? Getting past tackles, and there he goes. Second touchdown of the night for Jefferson. 19-7 Monarchs. And they can smell their first win in a long time. Only one win since 2017. Like I said, Tigers have nothing of it. They're on the comeback trail. Great looking run. Christopher Coleman doing the honors there around the right side. Then same drive, fourth quarter. Roberts goes deep. Got a man. Touchdown, Tigers. This one will stand. Victor Ta. Into the victory go the spoils. Tigers just down 19-14. 7:52 to go in the fourth. Unfortunately for Tucker, that's as close as they would get. Last chance going deep. It is picked off once again by Meadowbrook. A desperation pass. Tough loss for Tucker. But congratulations to Coach Billy Rudd, their first win of the year. 19-14 final. We hit the courts for some volleyball and have senior night at Glen Allen field hockey when we come back. Could Glen Allen fend off Deep Run to finish senior night on a high note? Plus, Godwin tries to hold serve in comeback fashion at home against the Wildcats. Highlights are straight ahead.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to SportsWire. It is senior night at Glen Allen High School field hockey style. They are taking on their arch rival, the Deep Run Wildcats. Deep Run has had the better of Glen Allen for quite a while. Jags did get a win last season, but has been Deep Run's rule the roost. Both these teams moving up to Class 6, so who knows? Different players, different teams all together. Off the corner, though, Deep Run strikes first. She shoots, she scores! Every corner is a goal. Well, that one was off the tip. And I believe it was Molly Cunningham who got the tip on that one. Glen Allen trying to answer quickly. Still in the first. We played 4 quarters, folks. Staying with it. It would be 1-0. They would not score on that possession after 1. Second quarter, Glen Allen going to try to make up for that chance. Oh! Try to be kicked away, just goes wide. Although the Jags would stay on the attack after that initial goal. And that one skirts through, she shoots, she scores! Goal, Jags! Addison Farrar puts that one in, and we are all knotted up. Brand new ball game, 1 apiece with 9.5 to go in the second. More great play from the Jags. Making turnovers turn into instant offense. Farrar sends it in. She shoots, she scores! Great pass, excellent finish. And Catherine Zorn, the senior forward, gives the Jags a 2-1 lead. Back to the corners, though. Deep Run executed so well before. That one just trickles wide. They'd have another opportunity at it. But we go to the third. Glen Allen now looking for a shot. And she finds it. She shoots. She scores! Number 11, Anna Threadgold. She's a defender by trade, but a goal scorer here. And the senior puts a biscuit in the basket. Jags now up 3-1 in the third. Deep Run trying to cut into that lead. Once a 1-goal advantage, now down 3-1. The pass inside. Great opportunity here. A lot of congestion around the net. Would lead to a corner. More Wildcat pressure. Great job. Watch how defense turns into instant offense here. Here come the Jags in transition on the attack. Looks like they could go the distance. Number 12, Caroline Bethea. Oh my goodness, she just could not find the stick on the ball at the last minute. Still a heck of an effort. And it would lead to this. Moments later, she shoots, she scores, goal! Glen Allen Jaguars once again. And once again, It's number 11, Waving High, her second goal of the evening, and a thread goal puts it in to make it 4-1 at that point. That's all the Jags would need. Once down 1-0, they win senior night 4-1. Let's head to the Eagles' Nest, where Godwin taking on Deep Run. Ladies volleyball, always a good contest. We join this one in the second set. Deep Run crushes Godwin in the first, 25-10. Godwin looking for an answer. Not the dominant team they have been in years past, at least not by record, not yet, but it's still early. Deep Run, though, continuing that momentum. They get the point in the second set, and Wildcats would have the early advantage. Godwin played much better after the first set, however, although that dog will hunt. Point, Wildcats once again. Number 2, Kylie Warden Company, outside hitter, really getting the job done for Deep Run. But Godwin got tough and tougher as the match went on, keeping points alive, getting better passes, getting better opportunities, making less mistakes, all in the above. Knocking that one home for the kill, number 23, Lucy Gibbs. They were good at the serve. They were good at the front of the net. And again, nice pass. Couldn't get the finish there. Oh, but yes, she does. Number 3, Chloe Snyder, the junior. And then Snyder had herself a whale of a ball game from service. Her serve was tremendous. Only a junior, the outside hitter. Here she comes again. Winner, winner, chicken dinners. This time, Deep Run with an answer. Godwin, punch, counter punch. This game was full of great volleys. And then the kill by Deep Run. Number 2, once again, Kylie Ward Company doing it. Ward on the serve. Great dig. On the other side by Mills Godwin. And again, keeping it alive. Sets 2, 3, and 4 were fantastic. They get the point there. Hit them where they ain't. Sometimes it's not power. Sometimes it's finesse that gets the point. Still in the second set. Back and forth we go. Gonna knock it down from the right side. Yes, she will. Elsie Emery, outside hitter, only a sophomore. Young team for Mills Godwin, but they got plenty of time to put the pieces together, and with Coach Wakefield at the helm, no doubt they will improve. Great kill right there. Chloe Snyder can't be stopped. Godwin gets a huge win in the second set to even it up. 25-21, we're tied at 1 set apiece. Back to Chloe on the serve. Wildcats trying to get a little revenge, get momentum back on their side. Volleyball, if there's any sport in the world that counts on momentum, it is volleyball. I'm telling you, one team gets going, anything can happen. Lucy Gibbs, a 9th grader with the point there. Then the kill. That will work wonders. Double digits for Chloe and company. Godwin setting it up. And Deep Run gets to it, but cannot corral it. Number 16, Olivia Savage. Was Savage. The junior middle blocker. But back comes Deep Run. They aren't going away. No, sir. Sonia Moss, middle blocker. She's a junior. She had a great night as well. She had her moments. Godwin, though, would have answers. Number 16, have yourself a night. Be savage, Olivia Savage. She is. Point. Godwin, and off the serve. Coming up, aces. Lucy Gibbs. It's 26-24. Eagles squeak by. They're up 2-1. You know we're going to start with Chloe, right? Serving. Well, Wildcats jumps out to as much as a 5-point lead in the 4th set. Eagles, though, had the answers, and they had the momentum, and they had Chloe serving. Snyder. Unbelievable night by her. Godwin can feel it now. On the comeback trail. Deep Run still up at this point. Chloe, Snyder, got it again. Godwin, looking like they're suddenly in firm control. More service for Mills Godwin. Deep Run does a great job getting that one over because that was a heck of a serve. And then the block, stick-to-itiveness of Deep Run. That dog will hunt. Point. Number 18, Nicole Zhu. Huge. Wildcats again. That kill's gonna work. Deep Run right back in it. It could go either way. Either point. Match point opportunity for Godwin. That ball's in your living room, but it is out. And the Eagles come back, trailing 1-0, and they win the final 3 to take down Deep Run in a big early season victory against our arch rivals, 3-1. We have more field hockey to get to on the other side. Godwin has a big game against Freeman, both coming in with just 1 loss. And Tucker tussles with Highland Springs on the road as both look to get back on the winning track. That's next.
This can't be happening.
This can't be happening.
Of course it's not happening. Armored car. Listen, having money isn't about luck. Make your own coffee, save $1,000 a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig. Welcome back to Sports Wire. We go back to field hockey, loaded field hockey episode of Sports Wire in this one. Had a lot to do with all the thunder and lightning. We missed a couple football games. Field hockey gets to take over. She shoots, she scores. That would give Godwin a 2-0 lead as Reagan Shiflett finds the back of the net. Missed the first goal. Godwin Freeman again coming into this one with only 1 loss each. Eagles, though, they were the aggressors in this one, trying to assert their dominance in this big-time West End rivalry. That shot just goes wide. Godwin with another chance would not come to fruition. Still up 2-0. Freeman trying to cut into that shot right on the pad. Kick save and a beaut. Mavs cannot convert. Number 97 in net, Jackie Stevenson. More than good in this one. Godwin trying to get it out of harm's way and corral that one. Another stop by the Eagles defense. And this one would just go wide, out of play. Eagles survive again. Mavs continuing with that pressure. Just goes wide. One of their best opportunities of the night. Still a 2-0 lead for Godwin, albeit Freeman having a lot of work in the attacking zone of Mills Godwin. We switch sides, second half now. Another chance for Freeman. Kick save and a beaut. Freeman sticks with it. Nice shot nice pass trying to find her teammate down in the corner. Just goes out. So another chance thwarted by Godwin. Eagles trying to counter, make this a 3-goal lead, and that would make it almost insurmountable to come back. She shoots, blocked, just out of play. Actually, that one shot wide out of play. Still later, Eagles with a corner, firing inside, initially saved. The rebound, it's on the ground. And finally, it would turn into a Godwin corner, and Eagles are not going to let this opportunity pass. She goes high shelf, she shoots, she scores! Goal! Reagan Shiflett does it again. The 3rd goal for Godwin, her 2nd of the contest. Eagles up 3-0. Another chance from the corner. They kept the pressure on throughout here. Almost gets goal number 4. That would be cleared harmlessly by the Mavs. But at the end of this one, Godwin going to celebrate the win. It's a big one over their arch rivals, down 3-0. 3-0 is your final. Let's head to Highland Springs, where the Springers were hosting J.R. Tucker. More field hockey highlights coming at you. Tigers were on the prowl early and often. She shoots. She scores. First goal of the evening, 1-0 Tucker. Number 3, Annika Stacia, the senior and captain, gets that one to find the back of the net later. Here comes Tucker again, already up a little bit more here, up more than 1-0. That one goes off the post. Here they come again, up 3-0 at this point. Gonna make it 4. Tess Vitalkis, straight up cash money. Sophomore delivers, she shoots, she scores. And yes, that would make it a 4-0 Tigers lead. Up 5-0, more Tucker, more on the attack. Firing, finding the back of the net. It is now 6-0 as Ella Castro gets into the action. The junior, she delivers. Highland Springs, not without their own opportunities, firing on net. Great kick save and a beaut to get it out of harm's way. And then Tucker back on the move, looking for number 7. And number 20 going to deliver off the pad of the keeper and in. She shoots, she scores. And that is Shraddha Kanaparaju, the sophomore for J.R. Tucker. She gets into the scoring ledger. Here comes Highland Springs. However, they aren't done just yet. Number 11 going to fire. Find the back of the net. She shoots, she scores. Paige Freeman, the junior forward, gets the Springers on the board. That would make it 7-1, but it was too much. J.R. Tucker's number 11 for the Tigers. Vaidehi Bhagat makes it 10-1. J.R. Tucker, and they're going to add one more just for good luck. Firing, finding the back of that. She shoots, she scores. Number 23, Savannah Castro, doing the honors, a sophomore. All Tigers in this one. Congrats to the Springers on their first goal of the year. Tigers, though, get the win. Final score, J.R. Tucker takes it 11-1. Tigers. Other scores in football we mentioned before. Freeman beating Mechanicsville 33-13 to go to 3-0. They get Collegiate next. Godwin with the win over Atlee. They face Hanover next. Maury finally gets Highland Springs. Highland Springs' first loss in 2 years. 39-22, Matoaka wins over Henrico in the Battle of the Warriors. Prince George beats Deep Run. Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on X and watch us on YouTube. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.